I'm Josef.
And I'm Nick.
And this is the Schmoop. All right, well, today we have a very special episode, which is our holiday episode.
Happy Honda Days, everybody.
Happy Honda Days, Merry Chrysler. Well, today we're not going to be talking about holidays. We're just going to be talking about Christmas.
Because this is America.
Mostly because me and Nick celebrate Christmas and nothing else.
And this is America.
Okay. America, where we have demographics. Alrighty. So, I guess we're just going to go ahead and jump right in. What's your favorite thing about, Christmas?
My favorite thing about Christmas? My family has a tradition where after we open presents on Christmas morning, we go to my grandma's house and we eat a huge Christmas breakfast feast. And it's so good. Every year we have biscuits and gravy, all kinds of muffins.
This is the South.
Yeah, we have muffins, hash browns, all kinds of just great stuff. My mom usually makes pancakes. We take them over there. It's always my favorite. It's always one of my favorite parts. But the thing is, all the kids are anxious to just open presents, and the adults always take so long eating breakfast. So it's just as good as the food is, I want it to be eaten so we could just go ahead and open presents. But no, we just end up sitting at the table for an hour and a half talking about whatever instead of opening presents.
See, we do the same thing, but it's not breakfast. We don't really go over to our other family until probably about after 12 or 1.
Yeah.
And so it's a whole day thing. We go over there, we eat lunch, sit around, open presents. Then we eat the leftovers from lunch, which is dinner, and then we're usually there until 9 or 10 at night.
Jeez, that's a long day. We usually show up at my grandma's house, well, my Nana's house, because that's what we call her.
Non-bread?
Yeah, non-bread, totally, because this is Christmas.
Okay, well, you call your grandma Nana, but do you know what I call my grandma?
Nini.
No.
Umu. Umu. Oh God. Dude, that reminds me of a Twitter post that was I don't know if you saw this one. It was your grandchild messes up your name's pronunciation, and the next thing you know, your name is Pee Poo for the last 20 years of your life.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's funny. I'm not the oldest grandkid, but what I think happened was when I was a kid and I was, absorbing sponge all that information. My other grandparents are German, so it's Oma and Opa.
Yeah.
And so when I come back, I think I was able to correlate that, this is my other grandparents. And so in my mouth, it was Umu. And that just stuck. But my oldest cousin does not call her that. It's just grandma. And for the longest time, she's like, everybody gets to be a nanny and a Nina. I was I'm a Umu, but now she loves it.
Yeah, because if you changed it up now, she would be totally minged.
It's funny because it's Umu, so it's 2 O's, M-O-O. But most of my cousins say Moo. So it's don't call me a cow.
That's what I'm saying, man. You mess up the pronunciation, and next thing you know, your name is a cow for the next last 20 years of your
exactly
life. That's what happens, man. It was funny because my family and I had this exact conversation last night at dinner because I was asking my mom and dad what they want to be called when they're grandparents eventually. Not with my kids, of course, but Drew was what do you want to be called? And they don't even know yet. So I guess whatever.
Well, I know for my dad it's gonna be Opa.
I guess that makes sense.
My mom was I am not gonna be an Umu.
She'll probably be grandmother.
Oh my gosh, probably.
Come to grandmother.
Grandmama. No, it's whatever the kid wants.
Yeah, that's true.
It's never up to the grandparent.
Yeah. You can't a grandparent.
It's the easiest thing you can say as a child.
Yeah, that's why it ends up being something dumb like poo poo or something.
Or if you're one of those super pristine children, it's grandmother,
grandmama.
Or the parents choose sometimes.
If you're in the South, it's Nana or Nona or Nini or
Nunu or
Meemaw.
Peepoo.
Meemaw is one of mine.
I didn't like any of those names, honestly. I was like, y'all have all those basic names. I got Umu.
Umu. It's funny because that's actually something cool you could tell people. They're just like, oh, we're going to my Nona's house, and they're like, I want to go see Umu.
I mean, yeah, it's funny.
I miss
So
my Umu.
Yeah. So because like my grandpa's name Papa, that's a very common thing, but like Papa and Umu.
Umu. You don't call him Opa?
No, this is the one.
Oh, there's
here.
other one.
It's confusing, I know.
Yeah,
I'm talking about my other grandparents.
I'll get it eventually.
Yeah, I mean, I don't expect you to. It's not like you see them.
Well, I still feel like I should show some respect.
Don't.
Or okay, well, screw them.
No, please. Well,
what is your Mr. Joseph? What is your favorite thing about Christmas?
Favorite thing? I gotta think about that. I don't know. Probably my favorite thing to do is like when we have our Christmas tree, a real Christmas tree, of course, not any of that plastic crap like you got.
Yeah, we've got a bunch of fake Christmas trees in ours. Like at my,
I understand the fake Christmas tree. Like on both sides, it's like you're tearing down trees, and then the other side is it's more plastic. But I mean, like, I just love the real one because it just smells so good.
Yeah. I mean, you can get fake Christmas trees that smell like pine, but like, it's not authentic.
But leading to what I was saying is I like to go take a pine needle off, snap it in half, and I just sit there and smell it.
Just huffing pine needles.
Yeah, until it doesn't smell anymore. That's my favorite thing to do is I just...
It's actually...
And you can't do that with a plastic tree. You do that and you end up snorting plastic.
Yeah, you're snorting plastic. I like the plastic tree versus real tree debate has always just been like, it's always been like my family always gets a plastic tree, and I don't know why, because real trees are, I just feel like they're more Christmassy, they're more authentic.
Yeah.
And at my house back in Raleigh, like my roommates, we went and got a real Christmas tree from like a real lot, and we had to make sure it was watered and everything. And the thing about it, it made the house smell great.
Yeah.
The whole house smelled like a forest.
Doesn't smell like boy anymore.
Yeah. it smelled like a boy forest.
Boy forest.
But yeah, I mean, we had to keep it watered and everything, and eventually, like, we woke up one morning and it shed half its pine needles onto the floor, but it looked pretty while it lasted.
I guess it's just all about like what you can handle. You know, like, because when you're young, probably all the way up till I guess my parents' ages, you don't really care about having to water a tree, and then you get to go burn it afterwards. Man, that's awesome.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, like, I guess when you're like older, or just like you can't care for it, or you don't want to, the plastic one is the great way to go. Or an inflatable tree. Those are funny.
That sounds awful.
I would never have one, but they're just funny.
You just like stick one outside your house as like a joke. Like, you know, like inflatable Santas. And
I saw this one thing. It was like a TikTok, and these were like, you would think that this is a Christmas tree in my house, but no, it's just Christmas lights taped to the window in a pattern. It was just plain Christmas lights taped onto the window.
Oh, I saw a really smart like decoration thing. If you don't want to put a lot of effort into decorating your house, you just get like a figurine, like a life-size figurine of the Grinch, and just like have him stand out in your front yard and like have a string of Christmas lights coming off of the top of your house, like down into his bag.
I saw that.
So it looks like he's just stealing your lights.
That's funny.
See, that's something I would do, because
me too.
like I would not put a lot of effort into decorating.
I like Christmas decorations, but I don't want to put them up.
Yeah. I mean, I like putting them up for the most part, because
I like putting up the Christmas tree decorations. That's it. I
like decorating the house, because like we've like, if you've seen our house, we've got like a bunch of crap all over our house, and I like putting those up. I didn't get to help this year, which I feel bad about.
Yeah, well, I felt like left out these past few years because they've been decorating the tree without me, and I get home and there's a tree, didn't get to go pick it out or decorate it or anything, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that happened to me this year, where I came home and just everything was up, and I was like, oh, I didn't get to help with anything. Feels bad, man. .jpg.
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is?
I just want
a picture of a goddamn hot dog. All right. Well, moving on. What is your favorite thing to do? Well, I mean, these are all very similar.
They're
Favorite
super.
things. Favorite thing to do. Are I guess here's a better way to word it. What's your favorite Christmassy activity?
I won't say this is my favorite, but this is something that we do.
Yeah.
There's like this thing out in St. Paul's. It's just like a farm that puts up Christmas lights every year and syncs them up to like music on the radio. Like they have their own radio station or
Oh,
whatever,
that's cool.
and you can like drive through and like the lights will like blink in a certain way to like match up with the music. I mean, granted, like it's a long way away and it's kind of
Where
lame
did
if
you
I'm
say it
being honest
was?
with you. It's like out in St. Paul's.
Oh, okay.
It's like a 45-minute drive from here, but we used to do it like every year, and I don't think we're gonna do it this year because like we've got a bunch of other stuff going on.
Yeah.
But that's something we always did. I guess like one tradition we always have is me, Drew, and our cousin Brooke have to put on a Christmas show.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And Drew and I just finished writing it last night.
Oh, you actually write it.
We
You don't
actually
just go up there and be fools.
We write it with the script,
oh my gosh.
props, everything. We've
Oh,
done it.
Lord.
We've done it since we were about like 5 or 6 years old.
That's hilarious.
And I'm 21 now. Brooke is 24. And we still have to do this. Like I've tried so many years to get out of it. And Mom's like, you're not like this will like you'll be doing this when you're 45. You realize that? And I'm like, all right. I guess.
Dude, she can't do that to you. This is your space. This is your area.
This is like you're totally killing my vibe right now. I can't believe this.
Gosh, Karen.
Gosh. Resia Chavez.
I was like, what is he saying?
But yeah, I mean that's something we always do. Mom always plans like a special Christmas game for us, like on Christmas Eve when we have family over.
Christmas game.
Yeah, like we do like White Elephant or something like that.
Oh.
What about you?
Racist.
You do anything? Well, I'm sorry, Caucasian elephant.
We don't really. I'm trying to think. Like probably what I said earlier is like going to my grandma's on Christmas Day, but other things is I'm not a huge like Christmas movie. Like I don't like the sappy, like oh it's Christmas time.
Mm-hmm.
I
so
love.
like you don't like Hallmark movies?
No, I hate Hallmark movies.
Hallmark movies are the
If
worst.
you make me watch a Hallmark movie, I would rather scald my eyes out.
Yeah.
Yeah. But my favorite thing to watch any time of the year is the claymation Christmas movies. You know what I'm talking about?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The claymation ones?
Uh-uh.
Like the old ones from 1960s, like with Rudolph and...
Oh,
yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking about now.
Yeah. Those are my favorite. I can watch those all year.
Rudolph is a classic. I don't even think I watched that this year.
I did. I watched it 2 days ago. Me and my mom sat downstairs just all day on Saturday, and we just watched Christmas movies we watched 7 movies.
Isn't that sweet?
Yeah, that was fun.
That is so
Most
sweet.
of them were claymation, and the only like other Christmas movies I like to watch that are like not animated are the Santa Claus movies. How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
That's a great one.
I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure.
Do you watch the Jim Carrey one or
the Jim Carrey one? I like the animated one, and I like the
animated one. I cannot stand the Jim Carrey.
Really?
one. I actually really do not like the
Why?
Jim Carrey one. It just gets on my nerves.
Really?
It's just like it's annoying. I feel like
I'll
give it
like it.
I'll give
a
it
few years ago.
I'll give
I
it.
was scared of it from
You're scared
being a
of
kid from being a kid. Like
Yeah.
like
I'll
it's
give
scary.
I'll give it some points just for having Jim Carrey because I absolutely love Jim Carrey. You seen Evan Almighty?
Mm-hmm.
Liar Liar.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Dude, Jim Carrey is the reason
Yeah.
I am the person that I am.
It makes sense.
I saw him and I loved him, so I was like, that's me.
It makes sense. You're just like, I am now Jim Carrey.
Yeah. That's why I'm always doing impressions and being goofy.
We're just gonna like skulk around your house tonight, just be like, wow. Wow. Just I don't even know what he says in the movie.
I can't think of any quotes because I haven't like watched it religiously.
Mhm.
I mean, I watched it the other day. I mean, the only thing I can remember is the laughing, the scene with the, it's like, don't rile up the dog. It's like, that's the only quotes I can really remember.
Did you watch the?
Humanity.
Did you watch the one the Grinch with Benny Boo Cumberbum?
What?
They made another Grinch movie with Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah, I know. Mm-mm.
Yeah, Drew watched that one the other day. I watched like 20 minutes of it, and it's super super cheesebally. It's G-rated.
Well, like the thing I never understood about it is that they were promoting it.
Mm-hmm.
Like last year or the year before, they started promoting it after Christmas. It's like coming out next Christmas,
and
there was
that. It was like
all year.
Yeah,
I
remember going to New York City, and like there was when we went in Times Square, that was like the centerpiece of Times Square was like the new Grinch movie with Benedict Cumberbatch was like plastered on the giant screens in Times Square. It was like the middle of October.
Yeah, I didn't really, just because it reminded me too much of Minions.
Yeah, I guess it was the same studio that did Minions, right?
No, thank you.
I mean, I watched about 20 minutes of it. It seemed fine.
The kids can have that one.
Yeah, the kids can take that one.
I'm old now. I don't like anything newfangled.
I was thinking, like, are our kids going to be watching the same Christmas movies that we watch?
No, absolutely not.
You don't think so?
I mean, they're going to be watching all the new crap now. I mean, like, I would love to show my kids in the far distant future, like the claymation ones, and like have them love that one. But I know if for most kids, it's like if their parents love it, they hate it.
That's very true.
For me, it was kind of different because a lot of things that my dad likes, I love as well.
Mm-hmm.
But like my mom didn't really tell me growing up that she watched those ones too.
Mm-hmm.
And so I maybe that's why I liked it. Maybe I'm not like one of those kids, but I don't know. But I told my mom, I was like, if I ever have kids, what I want as a Christmas present is all of the claymation movies to show my kids. And she was like, okay.
Yeah, I guess I'm kind of the same way where I just where I don't necessarily hate everything that my parents tried to show me. I mean, I like the Grinch and I like Rudolph. I like Frosted Snowman, I guess. But yeah, some of the stuff that we watch now, like Elf. We watched Elf last night, and
do you like Elf?
Yeah, I used to like Elf.
I hate Elf.
I used to like Elf. I used to love it, and after watching it every single year for the past when did it come out? 2004.
Yeah, I remember you told me that was one of your traditions.
Yeah.
One of ours was, I just remembered, it was we would watch the Polar Express.
Yeah, we watched the Polar Express on Christmas Eve. We're watching it tonight.
Of course.
I don't want to.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like if something is scheduled and you have to do it, kids or anyone will hate it.
Yeah.
It's just like if it comes on, yeah, watch it. But like if you schedule something, I'm not going to want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like if my parents came out here and was like, hey, we are watching the Polar Express right now, I wouldn't want to do it. But I actually really want to watch that movie right now after us talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
But if I was forced to, I wouldn't want to.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like
when you're going to do chores.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing.
You know what? I feel like washing the dishes and your dad's like, hey, go wash the dishes.
Like, well, now I don't want to do it.
I don't want to.
It's like my room's a mess. I need to clean it up. Your mom comes in. Make sure you clean your room. No, I'm not going to do it.
My mom told me to do something. She was like, either like fold some clothes.
And you just said up yours, mom, and like walk
no,
out.
It was something I was wanting to do, like clean my room or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like in the middle of doing it. I was like, Mom, I need you to tell me not to clean my room right now. And she was like, don't clean your room. I was like, all right, I'll go do that.
It's reverse psychology, man.
Yeah.
I'm kind of the same way with my roommates. Like they'll be like, hey, we need to like wash the dishes, or like someone needs to like vacuum the floor, and I'll just be like, well, I'm not doing it now. I was gonna do it, but now I'm not going to. It's just
reverse psychology.
What?
Reverse the cha-cha-cha. No.
No, yes. For reverse the
Okay.
Why are you throwing stuff at me?
I wish we had a video aspect to
minding my
this.
own
That's
business.
what I want to have at some point. Is like a little camera.
What you want? Face cam?
Yeah.
Why?
Okay, Leafy. Face cam.
This is, hey, what's up, everybody?
This is the Leafster.
This is Leafy is here, and I just want to I wanted to give a quick shout out to my boy Killer Keemstar.
Guys, this is YouTube, but we're gonna call it face cam because not everybody on YouTube shows their face, like me.
I don't show my face because I have a putrid malformed chin.
But I want to get a camera and like have maybe like a thing on YouTube, like we can have audio for like just podcasts and then like on YouTube as well, because we uploaded the first thing on YouTube, but it was so difficult because I had never like done it before and I didn't have a video, so it was just a picture.
Yeah.
And for some reason it wouldn't stay still. It was a slowly moving picture that by the end of the video it was completely out of frame. And I was so confused. And I was like, I don't even care. We're not putting it on
It's
YouTube
kind of
anymore.
funny, actually. No, but like you can make like custom art or like something for the podcast, and you can like have that as your backdrop.
Well, yeah, I
because
mean,
some people do that.
I just feel if I'm gonna have it on YouTube, I want there to be video, because you can literally, like, if you're gonna watch it on YouTube and it's just audio, that's the worst place to listen to it, because unless you have YouTube Red or whatever,
Which I do,
you have to keep your phone open the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want to do that. That's why I put it on other stuff like SoundCloud, which it is no longer on.
I'm just glad it's on Spotify.
Yeah,
because like the first couple of episodes got uploaded on SoundCloud, I had a hard time listening to them because
Really?
like I don't have a SoundCloud account.
Yeah,
so like I had to go and make one and everything. And
yeah, I didn't like putting them on SoundCloud. Just I don't know. I wanted it on something else.
And SoundCloud has that reputation of just being like a degenerate place for like
new people to come,
terrible rappers to come and spill their schmutz all over the website.
Schmutz. It's weird, like on Spotify, like, well, technically this is season 2, and on Spotify it doesn't have seasons, but on Apple Podcasts it does. And so like I was trying to show my great aunt how to watch, and she was like, well, how do I listen to it? And I put it on Apple Podcasts. I was like, oh, that's cool, it shows season 2, so it's not all in vain that we have new seasons.
Nice. I was wondering, like, when you uploaded that one the other night, I was like, why? What? How is it a new season?
I was kind of wanting to do like seasons.
What are you doing?
I don't know. Leave me alone. I was kind of wanting to do like 10 or 20 episodes per season. But I mean, like, if you think about it, a new season means something new is starting.
Yeah.
And so me and you doing this is something new starting. So like if someone was listening and it's season 1 and they go up to our last episode with me and Connor, and then it's me and you immediately, it's like, wait, hold on, what? But if it's a new season, it's kind of like, oh, okay, this makes more sense.
Yeah.
So that was my thinking towards that.
I mean, it's a good thought process because, like you said, like someone new joining, it's like, oh, I like this Connor dude, and then all of a sudden
he's gone.
He's just gone. He's like, oh, what happened?
Bye, Connor.
Find your dad.
I need to close this drawer because I'm gonna keep.
Yeah, I was gonna like the audio. Oh my god, dude, that would have been tragic.
I almost spilled my drink.
That would have been tragic.
Oh my gosh. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it out right here and go to the ad. We will see you in just a second. And
we're back.
All right, so let's start off this second segment with a question. So, Nick, what do you want for Christmas, little boy?
What do I want for Christmas? I want a pony.
Of course you do.
Okay, well, that was probably not a great way to start that. Let's save that for another episode. Yeah. What? I don't even know. Like, I can't remember what I put on my list. I put some clothes.
Fire Dash.
And
my name is Fire Dash.
I was Trigeminal Pyrofox? I put some clothes. I put an Xbox, of course. I was looking at Xboxes last night. Actually,
Ooh.
I'm trying to decide if I want to be cheap and get the digital one, but I know I won't be able to
Like we've said before, it turns out not being as cheap.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. Like I even read like an article that was like digital versus disc. It was like it may end up being cheap in the short term,
Yeah.
but in the long term, when you're trying to buy games,
And you got to buy more storage and all that kind of crap.
Yeah.
It's cool, but like you're paying like $20 or $30 less, and you're losing a feature.
Yeah.
Like usually it would be like, you can get this version of the Xbox One S, but it just maybe it doesn't have as good of graphics or it doesn't have as much storage. No, we took out an entire feature. No disk drive, which is almost 75% of all games.
It even said that it was just like if you want to play like older games, if you want to have like your own types of games, that's like impossible.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen. And you're going to pay more for everything.
Yeah. Like there's no discounts on old games. Like I told you before, like GameStop is horrible, but it's honestly the GOAT when it comes to used games, because you can't find cheaper used games. You can go to Walmart, it'll still be like ridiculously overpriced. I was saying the other day, I went to GameStop and I really wanted Lego Indiana Jones. I got that sucker for $2. $2 used, and it's in perfect condition. No scratches or anything. I go on the Xbox Game Store just to check for reference. Before I went, it was $20.
Yeah. I should not be paying $50 for Black Ops.
Yeah, especially not like right now when in a month or even less, it's going to be $20 less. But on the store, it won't be.
Nope.
Because they can always sell digital copies. But it's harder to sell.
It's harder to sell a physical copy.
Exactly. So it will inevitably go down in price.
I am inevitable.
I am inevitable.
What else do I want for Christmas? Did I say socks already?
You said clothes.
Yeah. Well, I put...
What kind of socks?
Wakanda?
Wakanda socks.
Wakanda socks.
Wakanda for socks.
I don't even know what kind of socks. I think I put like Dickies or whatever.
What
or
is that?
Hanes. It's a sock brand.
Oh.
I don't even think I asked for underwear.
I just keep my socks. Well, no, I only get clothes really once a year. It's Christmas.
Which is Christmas, yeah.
And I mean, like, I'm not picky about it, so I don't really care.
Yeah.
I'll wear the same clothes until they rot off me, or I lose them. Like, I only get new socks when I lose all my socks.
But then what do? Like, you have one pair of socks you wear for like 3 weeks until you lose those socks?
No, I don't let it get that bad. Like, if I don't have enough socks for the week, that's when I'm
the type of dude that wears underwear until they completely fall off.
Yeah, I mean, like, I had a pair of underwear, and I just recently got rid of them. I had them since freshman year of high school, which was 7 or 8 years ago.
Yeah.
I might have even had them longer than that, but like, they had just completely lost all elasticity, and they were just like a piece of crap. And I'm like, you know what? I have all this new underwear that I've gotten for
why do I still
my
have
birthday
this?
and Christmas, and I was like, I'm just gonna throw it away.
You finally did it.
But the thing is that I guess the reason I had those for so long is because I'm very, very picky with my underwear. I don't like. I only like spandex underwear. Like I can't wear boxers. I don't like boxers.
Well, you don't like boxers.
I don't like
boxer shorts.
No, I don't like boxers or briefs. I just don't like it.
Huh.
I only wear like athletic spandex.
I can't
underwear.
do that.
But I'm very picky with that too. Like I can't have it be like a certain length, or it starts like pulling the hair on my thighs.
Yeah.
So it has to be like short spandex. And so like anytime I get any underwear that's not that, I don't wear it. So I guess that's why I only wear the same underwear all the time.
I cannot stand like tight underwear. Like it's got to flow. Like there's got to be some kind of just like it can't be all like scrunched up.
Yeah,
They can't be
but-
too tight. That just bothers me.
It's not scrunched up for me.
I'm just saying. Like
Yeah.
if it's super tight in that area, it just bothers me.
I don't like having it super loose.
Well, like you gotta let it flow.
I guess.
I guess that's just me.
That's, you know.
I have a few pairs of boxer briefs. I only wear them like on occasion though.
Like the only pair of underwear that I have that aren't like the spandex kind are just like it's 2 pairs and they're just my backup underwear. Because you know how everybody is like, oh, I'm going home for 2 days. I need to pack all of my underwear just in case. And it's like you haven't had an accident since you were 7 years old, but nope, gotta pack all of my underwear.
Everything. You ever packed for a trip where you just like plan on crapping yourself like 27 times?
I saw that.
Yeah. I always do that. I always pack. Even like this time when we went away to Savannah, I packed like we were gonna be gone one night. One night, I packed 3 pairs of underwear and 3 pairs of socks. You don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, Justin used to spend the night at my house, and he would come over with a ridiculous amount of socks, and I'm like, dude, you're spending the night. Why do you have so many socks? And he's like, oh, I just never take them out. He's like, every time he comes to my house, he puts more clothes in the bag.
So eventually he shows up with his entire wardrobe.
Yes,
like,
he did.
I mean,
literally one time he showed up with like a suitcase full of clothes. I'm like, dude, you're leaving tomorrow morning.
I was actually like that when I used to like spend the night with my cousin Brooke.
Yeah.
I literally take like a whole suitcase over, and with like blankets and pillows and everything.
I don't know what I want to wear.
Yeah, and like because the next morning, like we would usually go to church. I'd be like, well, I like to have options.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it makes sense.
Granted, I was a kid. I don't know.
A kid.
What do you want for Christmas, man?
I want a horse, not a pony. No, I don't want a horse. They're too much care, and I'm not a horse boy.
You want a dog?
No, I want a cat.
What the heck would you do with a cat?
Pet it.
Cat would claw your face off.
Scratch it. Give it treats.
I was trying to think the other day, like, because I have to start planning my future, unfortunately.
Ew.
So I've been looking at like just pricing out apartments around Raleigh, just like taking looks, and a lot of them aren't very pet friendly, unfortunately. And I wanted to get a dog because like I'm not living alone. Like that is not an option for me. I don't care if I
get a tarantula.
That's even worse. that sounds even worse than living alone.
Yeah, but it's not like they're gonna come in and be like, you can't have this tarantula. It literally stays in a box.
Yeah, but like I don't want to just like wake up one night and the box is like.
That's not gonna happen unless you're stupid.
I'm stupid, man.
Oh yeah,
I'm pretty stupid.
I forgot.
Like I don't want to like come back one night and the box is like the lid's open. Good job, man. The lid's open and the tarantula's like on my ceiling and I can't get down.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Well, how do you know that?
Because I've left my spider's cage open for an hour and it just like looks at it.
Your spider's dumb.
Nah, he just likes where he's at. But I woke up this morning and there was a cricket in my sink.
So did you feed it to the tarantula?
Yeah. Well, I fed one of them to it. I guess he jumped out while I was getting them out of there. But that was weird. It's like, wow, there's a cricket in my sink. No wonder I heard chirping last night.
You're trying to sleep, you just...
Yeah, so the box of crickets I have for my tarantula, there are brown crickets and black crickets. The black ones, they chirp because they're like wild field crickets or whatever, but the brown ones, they don't chirp because they're like the PetSmart, like mutated whatever things that don't chirp or whatever. And so like it was fine before I had the barn crickets. And so like when I'm home, I would put them out on like outside of my room. And my mom was like, do you hear that? All morning with my dad, and they said they were searching for crickets all morning because they heard a cricket. And I was like, it was outside my room. They were in a box. I just don't want to hear it at night. So now I just keep them in my closet.
It's kind of funny. It's like, where's the cricket?
Chirp, chirp, chirp.
Yeah, I would not get a tarantula for my apartment.
What about a lizard?
Depends on what kind of lizard, because I've had friends who have lizards and they seem pretty chill for the most
Gecko.
part. Not a gecko, not like
Chameleon. Bearded dragon.
that's what I was saying, like bearded dragon, because they're actually kind of sweet from what I've seen.
Geckos are cool.
Yeah. I was looking at dogs last night that were like good for an apartment. I just googled like good apartment dogs. Kind of want a dachshund.
A dachshund.
Like a wiener dog.
Interesting.
And I've already got a name picked out for it since it's a German breed.
Oh my gosh.
I've got an excellent name picked out
Maximus.
for it. No. Bismarck.
What?
Or Gunther.
Gunther. My gosh. Gunther.
Gunther! Come here, Gunther!
Okay, but back to what I wanted for Christmas. I only have a few things. I just wanted like another set for Magic.
Of course. Why didn't I guess?
I wanted a video game, just Red Dead Redemption 2. It's been out for a while, but I mean, like, I just recently got an Xbox, so I wanted to play that. I just asked for some like hiking gear because that's what I'm going to be doing for my job now.
Yeah.
So that was about it.
Do you already have hiking boots?
No.
So that's what you want, basically.
Yeah, I'm pretty much.
Yeah. You haven't played Red Dead yet? I mean, granted, I haven't, but
No.
when did it come out?
I think last year. I don't know. Let's see.
It definitely came out. Yeah, it definitely came out last year. Sometime last year, because
2018.
It
was like the end.
Yeah, it was like
October.
Yeah, I remember that because when I went to Victoria's house, her brother was playing that, and it was like brand spanking new.
Yeah, I saw Thomas play it a few times, and I was like, oh, this looks cool. And
it's like GTA, except like in the Old West, basically.
Yeah. Have you ever played what's it called? Watch Dogs?
No, but I've seen people play it.
Dude, Watch Dogs, I would play that any day besides GTA. Like, I don't like GTA, but like Watch Dogs is like hacking GTA. Like, you get to hack the cars that you steal, and you can like make them faster just by hacking them.
Hack the traffic light.
Yeah, you can. You do that too. You can, like, when you're getting chased by the police, you can hack like all the pipelines and the sewage or whatever, and they explode, and like the cops explode. It's super cool.
It's actually kind of cool. I don't know. I've seen like things about Watch Dogs where it's just like Watch Dogs is just like a ripoff of GTA where you could just like hack things. And
kind of.
Yeah. I mean, I'd much rather play GTA. Of course, I've never played Watch Dogs, so
it's pretty cool. I mean, like, I've never played the story of GTA. I don't really want to because I just want to drive cars around and get chased by the cops.
I just want to like rob convenience stores and take people's money.
See, but that's like, so with Watch Dogs, it's kind of like the first one. I watched PewDiePie play that one, and it was like, trying to get your identity back, trying to recover what you lost for, you got like blamed for something like that. And the second one is like, stick it to the man. These people, it's like, they're watching you with their home security, and we're going to stick it to them. We're going to hack all their stuff, and we're going to hack them before they hack us. And, like, F the man and all this. I'm like, geez, I just want to do cool stuff.
See, I just want to drive my car into a building. I don't want to, like, F the man.
It's weird, like, the fighting, you don't fight.
What,
like,
you don't fight?
So you can buy all these guns and stuff, but, like, there's no reason to. Because as soon as, like, it's kind of like doing stealth missions in Spider-Man PS4. So, like, you do stealth missions, but you're not like Spider-Man. You can't beat anybody up. You can get all the big guns you want, but the only thing you really want is the stun gun. Because as soon as they see someone dead or they hear the shots, it's locked down. Everything is like, the mission's just over. You have to restart it.
Yeah. Because
it's all about stealth. So, like, you can go in there and you can take down enemies with melee, or you can stun them. But if you kill them and they hear those shots or anything, you're just done. where if they see you and they alert people, it's over.
That's dumb. I want to be Spider-Man swinging around.
I'm
and, like,
well, yeah.
punching
Well, then
people.
play the Spider-Man game.
I want to be Spider-Man swinging around and punching people. And
Maybe you shouldn't be Spider-Man climbing those walls.
where's that from?
It's from Spider-Man 2.
That's right.
Gosh. We still haven't done our marathon.
I know we still need to do that.
When are you going home?
When am I coming home?
When are you going home?
Going back on the 1st.
On the 1st?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you got time.
Well, I don't know.
Between this and doing everything else my family asks me to.
Yeah. I gotta do all those chores.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
gotta take that. That's the worst thing. One of our topics is like the least favorite thing about the season. It's when it's over and you have to take everything down.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh.
Of course, I mean, like my family doesn't take everything down until like January. What is that?
That's the one I was talking about.
Oh, it's Joker.
Yeah, it got rubbed off.
We'll do the dance on the stairs and everything.
Dun, 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 dun. Gotta add it to the collection.
Da-da-da. Da-da-da.
You want
No,
to go through these?
Oh yeah, let's take a look. Let's take a look and see.
So, in I think it was the last episode before that, we were talking about all the ticket stubs that me and Nick have. So, here's Joker, which was just recently. See, this one is, I don't know. This is Endgame. It's kind of rubbed off. That sucks.
What theater is this?
This is the one, Spider-Man Far From Home.
I didn't see Far From Home.
I don't know. It says ADCC. I think it's, yeah. Yeah, this is the one in Wilmington.
Mm-hmm.
There's another Spider-Man one. Just says Spider-Man.
Well, what's the date?
2018.
Far From Home? Or Homecoming?
No, Homecoming.
Homecoming.
Let's see what this is. Justice League.
Ugh. I didn't see that.
Yeah, you did.
Justice League?
No, Batman vs Superman.
Yeah, I saw that.
Here's just a ticket from the soccer game. I don't know
It's
why
not really a
that's
movie ticket.
I don't know why that's in there. Oh, here's Brandon Stanton. I don't know if you know who that is.
I have no idea who that is.
He's the guy that writes the books, or the Instagram post "Humans of New York."
Still don't know who that is.
Okay, I didn't know till I died. I just thought that
I'll
was
have
cool.
to check it out.
What is this? Given Performance Arts Center.
Let me see that.
I think this was from like one of the Lumbee Homecoming things.
Probably. It says Stomp.
Oh, Stomp! Yeah. I think I saw that with Drew.
Probably.
Yeah, Stomp.
March 21st, 17. Were y'all still dating?
Yeah.
Yeah. You dated my sister.
What? What date does it say?
March 21st, 17.
Yeah. That was so cool, dude. It was just people like making noises with their bodies and like all the like steel and
So they were
the
farting?
floor. No, they were just stomping. The Last Jedi.
Ugh.
Rogue One.
Ooh. We gotta go see
Spider-Man again. Wait, hold on. Why do I have 3 Spider-Man tickets?
Did you go see it 3 times?
I don't know. This was 2017. This is 2018. This is 2019. Why do I have 3 Spider-Man tickets?
One of them must be Homecoming, Spider-Verse, and Far From Home.
Yes.
There you go.
This is Spider-Verse. That makes sense now. Oh, wait, this is Joker. Deadpool 2.
Yeah. Not as good as Deadpool 1.
I liked it a lot better than Deadpool 1, honestly.
Really?
Just I don't know. I just thought it was an amazing sequel.
I mean, it's a good sequel, granted, but I like Deadpool 1.
Ant-Man and the Wasp. I honestly don't remember a lot of stuff from that movie.
I think I saw that one.
Black Panther. Why is this ticket so decrepit? Baywatch. Okay. Suicide Squad.
Ew.
That was the movie we watched before you went to college.
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah. That was our last hurrah.
It had to be Suicide Squad.
And it was horrible. Like
it was just a prequel for my college career, which is also horrible.
The only cool thing about that movie was Enchantress. Yeah, like when she would like turn into the thing. Here's another Spider-Man. What in the world?
What date's that?
2007. This is when we saw. Which one did we see? Twice.
We must have saw Homecoming twice.
Yeah, we saw Homecoming twice. Doctor Strange, and that's all I got.
Very nice.
I thought I had more.
You have quite a collection, honestly.
Yeah, I have a lot, but I thought there was more.
Now I got the Joker.
I guess
in my head.
I guess I didn't start saving my tickets for a while. What's the earliest thing I have in here? 2016, 15. Suicide Squad. That's the first one I started with.
Suicide Squad. What a great way to start.
I think I have more somewhere, but I'm not sure.
There's no way that Suicide Squad was our last hurrah. What did you say? It was 2015?
Mm-hmm.
I started college in 16.
Wait, well, maybe it was. I don't know.
Either way,
that was the last thing. No, I don't know. Weird.
Indeed.
That's the first time I've looked at all of these since I started collecting them. I don't really care about this one. I'll keep Stomp though, and Brandon Stanton. Those are cool.
Keep Stomp.
Stamp.
Scrub the ground.
Yeah, that's from Stomp.
Is that actually from Stomp?
Yeah, I think. If you're talking about what I think you are.
Scrub the ground.
Yeah, they have a thing where like they sit there and sweep, and they make like beats out of them sweeping. I want to see if I can find that.
Pull that up, Jamie. This is what I'm saying. We need our own tech guy.
That's me. Stomp Live Part 1 Brooms.
It's gonna be great.
I don't know.
I'm sure everyone listening is enthralled.
I'm fast forwarding.
It's actually kind of cool.
It's just with brooms. Man, the finale
is really cool.
The finale for that thing was insane. Just they were like swinging all over the entire thing, just like banging stuff, like making these random sounds, but they weren't random. Of course,
It was all.
it was just so cool.
Nice.
Oh, I think I left one.
It's not something. Okay. It's not. I mean, it's not something I would totally be interested in, but I can admit that it's pretty stinking cool.
No, I think you would like it. I mean,
yeah, you'd probably have to drag me, but by the time
it was a long show, though.
Yeah,
it was like a 2-hour show.
Jeez,
my gosh, it was long.
Did that for my sister. I can't believe that.
I had free tickets.
My
dad gave me free tickets.
That's
probably the only reason we went.
Like, hey, I got these free tickets. You want to go? And she was like, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
She's gonna hate me. She's gonna watch this and be like,
she's not gonna watch it.
I don't know, man. She said she wanted to watch the last one.
I like how we say watch and not listen.
Well, yeah. I don't know if she ever got around to it.
I don't know. All right. Well, that's about all the time we got today. Merry Chrysler, Happy Honda Days.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
All right. We almost forgot our outro.
You can't forget that. I've got it this time.
You know what? I did it by myself the last two. I'll let you do it by yourself.
Giving me the honors. I think I can do this. Do 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 do. Schmoop.